Shalom, family. Glory be to God and blessed be the Lamb. There's a poison amongst the land. Not just this land, but the whole of the world. And not all of the world. There are individuals that have managed to not be poisoned. The definition of poison is infected by this evil, this darkness, this spirit, the one that you would call the devil. The devil, Satan, Iblis, the fallen one, goes by many names throughout the eons and the different cultures, all the same thing. Here lately, though, Satan has been lashing out like a child, sort of like men do, especially men draped in false power given to them by other men or the sword. You know, some in the Middle East are saying that the United States is going to have a problem with the black god. The black god. At first, I would, I would assume that they're talking about me, but I don't like being thought about as a black god, depending on what they mean by that. And turns out they were right. The United States, not just the government, no, it's the people here will have a problem with it. Okay. And I had said months ago that there would be backlash across the world and the United States because of this. That's what I meant by people will flake. Flake. And they're gonna flake even more. Because even now, as I speak, they seek to revere gods that don't exist. They simply don't exist. They have no evidence of their existence at all. None. No evidence of their existence at all. The only religions that have any evidence of of God would be the monotheistic religions. See, which meaning one God. Now, when it gets to Christianity, there's some debate, argument as to the Trinity, or what the position of Jesus, as you would know it, is. Son, God, Son of God. At any rate, that's besides the point right now. Because right now, as far as I'm concerned, but you have to understand, I am no respecter of any religion. I never have been. Well, yes, I have. I lie. I was raised Baptist, and then I was Muslim, and then I was nothing. The cycle had been complete. There was nothing else that I could learn from either religion. Simply nothing else there. But then, as I would grow older, I would see both religions and the similitude of a lie, especially in the United States. Both of them, all of them, one big, long lie. All of them murder in the name of their religion, impoverish in the name of religion, while practicing it. Rape and pillage in the name of it, sometimes while even saying a specialized prayer. But you know what y'all have in common? All these religions? All of them. And I hate to be the one to tell you, they're all anti-black. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Sounds pretty simple. I can't tell if it's God, but well, from their perspective, how do they justify what they do while being quote unquote religious? whatever the hell that means. And this is why I don't believe in it. See, one thing I know about this country, if you want to separate a man from his quote unquote religion, talk to him about his money. Make him choose between his money and his religion. I guarantee you his religion will go right out of the door. But that's something that I've now known for decades. I've seen it only happen 1,000 times. Over and over and over. And they represent themselves as pious men, godly men. They do this everywhere. They do this everywhere. Men, men, men. And to be straight, driven by women, which I find just remarkable. Totally remarkable. Anyway, we ain't going down that road. We ain't going down that road. However, this propensity of mankind right now to turn the world into a stage of bloodbath. I mean, you don't have to look far. You don't have to look far. I mean, I was looking at images of Sudan last night. Sudan. You know, what is it about non-melanated people or non-black people that you think that you have the right to take from them? Not only to take from them once, but to maintain poverty and miseducation and lack of defense so that you can do it every 75 years or so. Every 60 years or so. Just go on a killing spree. Unarmed civilians. Unarmed. No guns. Running from you. I even seen a young man, poor child. Poor child. You know, so I want to ask the question, in Sudan, what are you killing for? I speak specifically of the RSF, Rapid Support Forces. Now, I know what's going on. I know what's going on a macro level. I know who the supporters and who the funders are of this RSF, who walks into villages and just started killing people, dancing, singing, making TikToks as they're doing it. I even seen a young Sudanese boy of about 2 years old or 3 years old extend his hand to shake a grown man's hand right before he killed them all and laughed. What was it before that? The beheadings. Beheading. That's over in the Congo. What is it in Gaza? More spillage of blood. All of it while the devil dances a jig. I'm not talking about the devil in hell. No, this would make the devil blush. Trust me. This kind of shit would make the devil, even him, blush. It's just bloodshed, 1 ton bloodshed, as all of the power brokers literally wine and dine and party, replete with. It's late. I don't want to go down that road because you know what? Everybody knows what the hell we're being led right now. All of these fools are infested, completely infested. You have the government saying that that some of the authorities, if you will, are have demon face syndrome. No, this is what they are. This is what they've been. Look at the world, and then they panicked. Something made them jump, and they've been discombobulated ever since. Discombobulated ever since. I don't like how that one rolled out. rolled off the tongue there. Felt like I missed a syllable. Discombobulated ever since. And it's the same people or peoples doing it over and over and over again. I mean, all this mayhem on the world since the beginning. Since the beginning. And they feel absolutely nothing. So who would ever afford them mercy? Who would ever afford them mercy? But actually, I'm drifting. What is it? You know what? We go after white people about slavery and the aftermath of it. Okay? But white people wasn't the only one who engaged in the slave trade. Okay? You also had the Arabs who say or don't say that they're Muslim or not, who say or don't say that they may be even Zionists. All the while they're claiming Arab. Man, listen, I don't have time for all these labels. I know good, I know evil. And that's all I really want to know. I have no real need, honestly, for the nuances. I don't, not at this point. There's no way you can justify what's going on the world stage or anywhere else. And to do these things in the name of religion or because and it is of religion. I am Christian and you're not, so you come kill me. And I just happen to be black, or I'm black and you're Arab and you come kill me and my family. And I just happen to be black. It's always the black. No matter which fucking angle that you come from, you fuckers have march your asses across Africa, Nubia, as if it belonged to you. And you seek to do it even today. All in the... Dude, let me get right out here. You know how I feel about all religions, right? I want you to listen to me closely. Fuck your religion. You don't have a religion. It's obvious. You're not going to ever make me believe, as a believer, that somewhere in the Holy Quran that you get to march through the world and take what the fuck you want. I don't have enough time to really go in as deep as I want to. But listen, you want me to respect the motherfucker uh, uh, from the UAE when I know that they will use a black woman or a black homosexual man as a human toilet? Is this in the name of Islam? Is this in the name of some type of piety? Piety? I look at the leader of the UAE. I can tell you now, that's a dead man. It doesn't matter if you kill him or not. He's already dead. But the point being, he will pass himself off if the rest of his culture ain't also the dead as they run their ass around him. Infested, demonically infested. No light reflects off the man's eyes. Know what that means? You guessed it. You guessed it. But these are the type of people who would bring over black people for money. My people from the United States, where they dumb ass get trapped over there, go to prison, beat the fuck up, and literally paid to be used as a human toilet. Can you believe this shit? And you want me to respect these fuckers? These fuckers? I mean, what part of the him do you want me to respect? The ring around his head? Or the white part draped across his fucking forehead? While he walks around in the similitude of a fucking dress? You can tell him I said it. A man who walks around in the similitude of a fucking dress with a ring on his head. Wow. And I should be scared. I should be scared, but I knew that we would get this here. We would eventually get to where me and your versions of Islam have to come to grips with some shit. Okay? I'm not here in observance. And let me say again, I don't give a fuck about no religion at all. At all. And that's before it has committed sin and wickedness. This is from jump. If it's of man, I don't give a fuck. Because none of you follow it. Look at the world. The world is fucked up because you Muslim. The world is fucked up because that guy over there is Christian. And that part of the world is Hindus. It's fucked up. And over there is the atheists. And over there is the evangelicals. And over there is the goddamn Jews. Fuck every last one of you. Fuck every last one of you godless fucks. Jeez. Jesus. Fuck every one of you godless fucks. Who you fooling? Why you think I don't fear any of your gods? None of them. Your God ain't gonna show up at my front door. You ain't gonna show up at my front door. Okay? No spirit from your God is gonna show up at my front door or my bedroom or any of the fuck where else. No magic, no miracles or nothing the fuck else is gonna show up from any of your false ass religions or your false ass gods. Every last one of them is already dead and they only exist in your head. And even when they exist there, they exist as wood and stone. Now, back to what I was saying. Why do you guys feel like that you guys? Let's be more fucking specific. Let's be more. Why do you, Israel, and the UAE, and I'm assuming the United States, because both of y'all are their friends, and the U.S. looks the other way. Don't you ever think that the U.S. isn't fully aware of the slaughter and the bloodletting of innocent people in Sudan, run by punks with guns? Punks with guns. Let me say this again. Let me say this again. Nomadic Arab. Nomadic Arab. Punks with guns. Only punks that shoot women and kids running, crouching on the ground, have them full of fear, waiting on the death at any fucking second as they try to raise the bullets off. No, man, listen here. Listen here. These are the antics of demons. 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 What they have breeded up as. I've been lying to say this here. You know what these fuckers are? And I don't like the idea of anybody just wandering their ass around into everybody else's territory. Nomadic in nature. Nomadic Arab. Nomadic. All up in fucking Africa. Everybody just get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. You raped everybody and brought forth these punks. These unbalanced ass of punks. Okay? This is what it is. A bunch of half-breeded up, Arab, half Sudanese, from them roaming their nasty ass around, raping the women or the women succumbing, either way, and these are their children. These are their children. This is why you must do what you must do in the beginning. Kill every last one of them. Period. And you won't have that problem later. That's human existence. Human existence. It's not a matter of if they're going to do something fucked up. No, they're going to do something fucked up. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. But you look on the world stage. Where ain't the killing not happening? Who's driving all of this? On the one level, It's all spiritual. But who's driving it on the ground? The synagogue of Satan. Take out the synagogue of Satan, and this shit falls apart. It falls apart. All of this shit. And the idea, listen here, I ain't got much time. I ain't got much time tonight. It seems like we are headed to some serious ass fireworks here. You know, Israel has met the Jews once before in the Bible. Yeah, the house of Israel, black people have had their dealings with these fools once before. This is why you kill everybody. And I keep saying that, and I know this sounds so ugly, but damn, I've learned that cultures just don't operate that way. They don't operate where they just get better. They don't. The only way, man, it's never been done. The only time I've seen anything different is when they're dead. History is full of dead cultures, full of them. Some we know about, some we don't. Because there was writing and then there wasn't. There's a before writing and there's a after writing. Okay? And it was the same thing. This is no different. But back to what I was saying about the house of Israel and the Jews. If you go in the Bible, the house of Israel had met these people once before and drove them out, beat the living shit out of them, killed up a bunch of them, and run their ass out the land. Now here they are again. So since Israel, 108 other countries have tried to deal with them, but they don't do it right. You always just throwing them out. And go where? Become somebody else's fucking problem? Become somebody else's liability? Become somebody else's victim? Because that's what's going to happen. Because that's what happened the previous 108 times. Why would it be different now? And why is it acceptable now? But I'm drifting. Because I'm learning that an Arab can be the friend of an Israeli. I would think it would be just the opposite. You can't come in my house. You can really, I don't really want you on my street. I'm sorry. I mean, it's a free country, but don't get upset if I start eyeballing your ass. And please don't say nothing. Just keep it moving. Because I've already seen what you're capable of, and what you've done, and what you will do. Why would I treat the situation any other fucking way? But back to what I'm saying about Arabs and black people. See, no one's gonna fucking escape. No one's gonna fucking escape. Do what you have to do. And your understanding of God, you are just like the white people. You don't see the fucking reality right before your face. Right before your face, because it's blocked by the racism. It's blocked by your own fucking history. It's blocked by the cultural understanding based on racism and hatred of the black people in your own fucking lands and of those who you can access. Human toilet. Human toilet. And you think that that's a man. If he got some money. But unfortunately for you, I've seen your men who come from there over here and they rent the whole fucking club. Fill it with both whores and alcohol. I seen it. And then they run their ass right back over there and like I'm not gonna call the king's name. Ask king this, ask king that. And I am Muslim. I have a Quran. I've been to the Kabbalah. Shut the fuck up, you the whoremongering drunk. You a whoremongering drunk. We got it on goddamn video. It's just that your damn people don't know no better because they don't have the access to the type of television and video and social media that we do. If you don't sit your whoremongering drunk ass down, please, please. And it's the same shit going on today. So before any of you uh, get an inkling or anchoring to fuck with me as so much as you rolling your fucking eyes because you are upset as a Muslim, be ready. Upset as an Arab, be fucking ready. Okay? We don't have to sit back and watch your kind murder the fuck out of us on the world while you can enrich yourself with gold. Literally. What was it? $21 trillion in 2024 that the UAE took in gold. Ain't paid a penny for it. Just go and kill them and take it. Kill them and take it. Kill them and take it. He's just a nigger. And you know how we feel. We've even developed a theme song for the shit. And in real time, murdering children with their half-breeded kids, wrapped in goddamn dashikis or whatever. Boy, I better call you something way past what I already have. And I'm about to tell your God, because it ain't my God. It can't be my God if he's allowing this shit, because I wouldn't be this angry. Or maybe he playing some kind of burning a candle at both ends, maybe. Catch your ass in the middle, or maybe I'm on the left end and you on the right end, and the Sudanese people is in the middle along with their God, or either I'm in the middle, trapped between the Sudanese people on one side and you on the other. The variations are many, but I don't believe. This is what it amounts to. Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? Maybe you should consult your God. Do I have to get even more insultive? Do I really have to do that? Because I'm more than willing to. Because I don't give a fuck. I don't have to. And you don't give a fuck. And that's why I don't give a fuck. I think your whole fucking religion is one big fuck job. Not because there's anything wrong with it, but because of you. It's more man in your actions than there ever is a fucking religion. And not an ounce of godliness. And I'm going to say it again. Whatever the president's name of the UAE, I'm going to do this again tomorrow. That man is pure demon. Demon. Now, I don't know if, well, I'm always upsetting somebody, but I stay mad too. I'm mad. I've been mad a long time. Every day. A long time. I don't remember the last time that I've been happy, let alone unmad or content, let alone unmad. Okay? I only laugh to myself. I only laugh to myself. That's a fact. At my own fucking jokes. That's a fact. Ain't shit funny about anything that you do. Human toilet. Human toilet. Really? Money is a mother effer, ain't it? That money something else. That money something else. And don't even start me to cause them frictions in your already almost fractured population. See, countries like that, you can easily stir up sectarian indifferences. Very easily. But here sit this asshole and his people, well, he funds them along with Israel with bombs, drones, small arms, hand grenades, RPGs to go and murder innocent people. War is war. God is a God of war. Okay? I'm a man of war. Trust me. I love some war. because I believe in it. I believe in it wholeheartedly, wholeheartedly, because sometimes there's just no other way. Sometimes there's just no other way but war. But I said all of this to say that this is to get stuff right out in the open so we won't have any stragglers out there as far as gods or beliefs or religions that's untouched as if they, I don't want you to feel like that we're afraid of you because I'm ready to do business with you and your God whenever you two are ready, like right now, okay? And that's the end of it. Because when it comes to your God and my people and me, I'm simply not going to give a fuck. And I can't but help but notice that this has been going on centuries. Centuries. If it ain't white people, it's the Arabs. If they the fucking Arabs, if it ain't the Arabs, it's the white folks. If it ain't the French, oh, goodness gracious, man. Damn it, man. And just kill a motherfucker. Just kill. Well, I understand what's about to happen in you guys' world. All you people who believe outside of Israel like idiots. Do you have a God yet? Because Israel's is already fucking here. Fucking here. Ready to go. As much of as your God as I've seen is tall statues. Tall statues. I mean, tall statues. Stone. Masonry. Concrete. You know what I'm saying? And wood. Where are your gods? See, that's just pure hatred, and that's even blinds them to the point of ignorance. Where is your God? Do I have to go down the list of religions and tell you that that motherfucker ain't never showing up? Do I have to do that? The only God showing up is mine, and he already here inside of me. I wish he'd go home because we really got this. But it ain't because we don't got this. He don't trust us not to kill every last one of you some bitches wantonly, mockly, without consideration, maliciously. You get it? That's why he's here. Because you certainly can't do anything, and neither can your God. What is your God's name? What is his name? I ask this all the time. What is your God's name that he allows this? He allows it. Your God is a thief. Nowhere in the Holy Quran does it say rape, pillage, and take others' resources. I know because I used to practice it, and I read the Holy Quran front to back. Front to back. I know that it's not there. So once again, fuck your God. And tell your God that I said it. If I knew your God's name, I would say so. Say so. What is your God's name? I don't know of your God. God doesn't know of your God. And your kings, most of them are already dead, walking flesh. Walking flesh who have made deals with the devil just like everyone else, and infested by the same dark ass spirit that infests the vast majority of the world. That's how it is all over the world. So it's one big fuck job. Okay? They're all lying. This world is gone. This world is gone. And I'm going to get back to where we black folks may have to deal with these people again. Because everybody else scared of them. Everybody else scared of them. And they supposed to be bringing a God anyway. So we shall be awaiting their Antichrist as they do everything they can to bring forth the Antichrist. They dance on the snake, doing serpent dances at the Vatican. Demons are walking openly along dirt roads. I'm telling you, demons are showing their faces in full bloom on TV, running their little nasty ass around. And y'all still ain't, I don't want to start no trouble because my words can be dangerous and they can motivate some dumbasses to do shit outside of routine. I wish the place was better than that, but it ain't. And I don't want to be responsible. I can be held or made responsible, but me being responsible, I would feel it like I fucked up and I shouldn't have said that. That's how I feel. Unlike most fucks. Unlike most fucks, if we're gonna fight, I want to hit the enemy, the target, not the children, not the women running across a fucking a fucking field with a gang of men in jeeps with AK-47s. These people, oh man, now let's move on. The darkness in a man's heart. The darkness in a man's heart. You had one of your young men, look to be under 30, 27, 28 years old, give or take. I mean, he seemed to be the leader of it all. A pure fucking kid. A kid. Okay? With his, calm down there. Calm down. I almost called his ass a name, but it's late now, and we're getting toward 10 o'clock, and in fact, it is 10. It is 10. And if I was going to use a bunch of bad names, I would have done it earlier. But now it's almost bedtime, and kids and people have to do what they do. But understand this. Understand this. You know the young man who made all of the TikToks? We couldn't help but notice that immediately after it caused an uproar, he's arrested by his own higher ups in rank. Arrested. He shall be charged and we shall investigate. No, 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 no. My friends, it's too late for that. That is unnecessary. He's already been found guilty. He's been found guilty of war crimes. War crimes by man's law that most of you are signatories are to, or your co-signatories to, or your understandings with those who are signatories to. And you are supported by those who are signatories to. As such, he has already gotten the death penalty. He hears me now, and he's terrified. He's terrified. There's nothing you can do as far as that goes. He's a dead man walking. And to the demon who would dare tell me that if we kill one of yours, we're not killing this dude. You are. You, trust me, you are. You are the birth of him, and you will be the end of him. He will be felled by a bullet by you at some point or the other, or one of his enemies, someone in vengeance, or someone close by. It really doesn't matter. He's a dead man. And if he knew like I'd known when they came to arrest him, he should have been running across that field. You know why? Because to get me off their ass, they will gladly sacrifice him. Now, well, we're going to do Arab, Moab the Arab. I don't mean this as a insult toward all Arabs, but when Arab men don't, I mean, take responsibility for the Arab brothers, then something must step in. And that's something is now. It's like any other situation. When you don't do your job, someone does it for you. So here we are. Okay? Your brothers are rapists, Arab, Muslim rapists, nomadic in nature. Started out as a jungle weeder in the late 90s. Okay? Supported by the Sudanese government. Supported. And this is what happens when you start to bring forth these the these paramilitary organizations within your boundaries. Then they evolved into something else. Now they have evolved into something else. This, which has led to kill them all, kill them all, and there's no way out of it. And I don't know when this spirit is going to lift out the world stage, where it's okay to harm another human being. If I play it by your standards, which I will be sooner than you think, sooner than you think, I'm being forced into positions that I wouldn't otherwise be put in, forcing me to make decisions and make choices and take on responses. Like now, you are literally saying that I hear God's voice and fucking my God is going to somehow stop me. I mean, stop him, or stop him from seeing, stop him from finding out. And good luck. Good luck. That is a walking dead man. A walking dead man. Okay? We both know it. The Sudanese officials know it. The leaders of the RSF know it. He's a dead man. Where will he go? In Sudan. In Sudan. Nowhere. He's a dead man. A child. Thinking that it's, man, poor thing. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up here. Fellas, I don't give a fuck about religion. I only care about my God and what can stop me and my God. If your God cannot stop him and me, I'm not going to give a fuck. I would denigrate that son of a bitch from the hither to the thither, because he is nothing. You are nothing if you believe in nothing. So once again, like I've given other gods time to show up, this is the first time that I have besmirched your God, if you have such a thing, that allows such a thing. You should pray your customary 5 times a day to that God and say, stop that nigger. Okay? He is blaspheming you. Yes. Yes. Next, I will be drawing pictures of him if he fucking me the wrong way. You understand? I will be drawing pictures of your prophets and your gods. I will make a mockery of them both, and I will be waiting on your response. Enjoy the rest of the night. You might want to leave God's people alone. All of you, all over the world. I am Source. I am 7. I am 1.